Odyssey, can you mute my computer? And can you guys hear me? Right now, I'm looking at the chat. So tell me if you can hear me. They can't hear me. So just mute my computer. Well, the Zoom should be muted, but mute the computer. Just turn it all the way down. And Rab, can you go help Tab with the sound?
Yeah. We don't even see you on the Zoom.
Not on the Zoom, on the HB Honors video.
Make sure the HB Honors they have a...
Yeah, we can share our screen once we know the sound is working. But there's no point in sharing the screen if the sound ain't right. Oh, you can hear me. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all, we are so glad we started a few minutes early because we were able to get all the kinks out. We're super excited about HB Honors. And I'm looking at the chat, so please share with me how you're doing, how you're feeling about this honor day. I got a chance to fill out a couple of honor cards, the digital honor cards that you can get from Instagram or Facebook or even the app. Y'all, I love this honor section on the app. Literally mind blown. I don't know if it'll give y'all a reflection, but it's amazing. And so I'm definitely going to fill out a whole lot more digital honor cards. But let's get to it. Shout out to you for making it through 2020. I think the first 15 minutes of what we tried to make a pre-show was much like 2020. Unexpected, a lot of things that we weren't necessarily prepared for, but that we made it through. So shout out to you for making it through this far to 2020. We honor you. And so for those who may not know, HB Honors is all about honoring everyone. And so that is what we will do today. We will honor everyone. So if you're on Facebook, we honor you. If you're on YouTube, we honor you. If you're on abcla.com, we honor you. Let me look at this chat. Oh, thank you. Somebody told me I was cute today. Give it all to me because I'm here for it. But yeah, we love you guys so much. And so a little bit about what's going to happen today. So we're honoring everyone. And as you saw, we had a few glitches with the video. So now we're doing things completely different, right? Like I said before, 2020 clearly is all about pivoting and going into the unknown and being able to respond with that creative obedience that Bishop preached about at the top of the year. So we're responding obediently because we know that God wants us to do this and creatively. So here we go. We are going to honor everyone, but we are also going to honor a few people who went above and beyond. Now, those people have no idea who they are. So you might be the person I'm talking about. And so your family, your relative, or even you may get a link. When you get a link from the creative team, which will be me or Tab or Odyssey or Rab or even Bishop or Lady K, click that link because we are giving you time to accept your award live. This is going to be so special, so unique. To our Honor Class 2020 who is watching this, you should be on Zoom, settled in. Grab your swag boxes. We saw a few people, mostly our youth, already had their swag boxes in hand, shaking it. They've had to wait a whole day, which I know is probably torture, but you guys made it. We will be opening it soon, okay? And our official HB Honors 2020 virtual experience will start very soon. And so again, start tagging the people in the chat, start showing people honor. So if you're on Facebook, even if it's a person who is not a member of Heavenly Vision, that's completely fine. Take a moment to honor everyone. We love you so much, and we are so excited to honor you today. If you have any questions, come on. Sister LaShandra said 2020 will put you on the spot and bring out the best in you. If I have never heard truer words, there it is. Yes, absolutely. But y'all are in here though. Okay, that was YouTube. Let me look at Facebook. I love this laughing reaction because that's what we have to do. Thank you, Mama Lucy. Love the blue. Okay, yeah, and remember to take your selfies, your ussies. We want to see what you're wearing. Today, I posted, I don't know if you saw my Insta, but I posted my gold dress. I was going to wear like this gold yellow number, but then I was like, I did that last year too. So I decided to go with something different, a blue, but we want to see you. We want to recognize you and we want to love on you. So get on the Zoom, and if you're not on Zoom, take a selfie, take a USSI, and tag at HVCLA. At HVCLA on everything. Heavenly Vision on everything. Whatever you're on, we're there, and we love to see you and repost, okay? And so I believe the show will begin shortly, and so we're going to go ahead and switch to our HB Honors 2020 slide and get ready for an amazing time. Let us know how you're feeling in the chat. Get ready. Love you guys.
Can y'all see us? Can y'all hear us? Can y'all there?
Turn the screen. Turn this screen to there.
All right. Listen. Welcome. Your dress is too nice for you not to welcome everybody. You looking good. You got the finger wave. You got the 20 style finger wave with the 20 sequence.
Where my HB
Out
Honors back there?
Out here looking like Great Gatsby. You looking amazing. Can you welcome these beautiful people to HV Honors 2020?
Listen, I know y'all saw my little meltdown on social media, but we're here. I did what I had to do. I got my hair did. See that? The waves, the fingers done. And then this amazing dress just kind of was like, take me. So I took it so that I can honor you today with my presence, with all the love that I could send your way virtually. So welcome to HB Honors 2020. The virtual experience.
Oh man, listen. I want you to know that amongst everything that has taken place, God has been good to us. You know, we are alive. We have a reasonable portion of health and strength. I don't want to go to testimony service.
Testimony service is now open for all those who want to testify the goodness of the Lord. First giving honor to God.
First giving honor to God, who is indeed the head of my life. And since they're behind me, I just want to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who's jumping on the Zoom. We appreciate you. Y'all, listen, if you ain't got the Zoom link yet, call somebody, text somebody, tell somebody, hey, send me the Zoom. We got to get on the Zoom. Zoom. All I want to do is Zoom.
Can you tell the people
who
may be watching, those who are on Facebook Live, who are tuning in on YouTube, saw something scrolling past and they was like live. You know how we are right now in this quarantine life. Every time you see a live button, you click it and you want to see what's happening somewhere. Right. If they don't know what HB Honors is, can you let them know?
Okay, here it is. So, Heavenly Vision Missionary Baptist Church, the whole government.
I was about to say, give it all.
That's what they know it says at the IRS. Heavenly Vision Missionary Baptist Church was founded October 28th, 1953. Now, all you HV old school members, y'all gonna roll with me because I know y'all know this. This church was founded by the late Reverend Dr. Joseph Lee Jr. And his lovely wife, Sister Vera Lee. And they founded this church with how many members? How many members? How many members? I want somebody to chat that. Or somebody put it in the chat if you know how many members did Heavenly Vision initially start with? How many charter members did we have? Somebody got to know. Somebody got to know.
Somebody say it.
I'm looking at the chat right now, so I know if somebody gonna say something. Come on, tell me if you know it. Sing it when you know it, and know it when you sing it. Heavenly Vision was founded in 1953 by the
Joseph Lee Jr. How many
members did Heavenly Vision have in its initial founding? How many members? How many members? Tell me if you know. Tell me if you know. How many members? I'm looking at the chat field. Somebody said 20. No, not 20. There it is. David Adam Tucker, the minister. David Adam Tucker. I know it's going to be David. David said
the grandson of the founder.
16 members. 16 members. Can you imagine? 16 members 67 years ago. And then there was an opening budget. You know, you gotta raise an offering. You got to start with some kind of capital when you start in the Lord's ministry. Somebody already put it there. My mama, thank you, mama. Somebody else put it there. We started. That was West. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Charmaine West. That was a good one. I like that. 10 is a good guess. Just a few more. I got you though. 16 members and $40. That's how we started.
And this year we are celebrating our 67th church anniversary.
Ooh.
And so with HB Honors, we took it a step further. You know, we grow, right? We evolve. And so our church anniversary looks a lot different. So for those of you who are a part of church culture, you know what a church anniversary is. So this is how HB has decided to celebrate the anniversary of our organization.
Yeah. Now, if you were part of HV Honors 2019, holla at me. Let me know. Let me know that you were there. Hey, if you were there, we had. I mean, it was in Bellflower. We had the main.
I had waves, but not stuck to my head. They was coming.
Yeah,
like that.
Some people were still pregnant then. Come on, we've had babies since then. Yes. You know, I mean, it's been a lot.
All the new mommies, all the pandemic
That's
mommies.
Good. All those pandemic babies. Oh, we honor every one of you all.
That's a hashtag. Yeah.
Pandemic baby.
Stop. Okay.
Quarantine baby. Okay. So, anyway. So here's what I want to do right now. I want you to know that even though everything has changed, because we had already, got ready to put the deposit down. We were going to do the same thing we did last year, and we were just going to take it to a whole nother level. And then coronavirus came
and punched you in your face.
Punched you in your face. That's a Mike Tyson quote. Mike Tyson said,
okay, come on.
Oh, you don't hear it?
No.
It's ludicrous. Anyway, we decided, listen, we still got to do it.
We do, but wait. Before we do anything else, I need you to honor these people properly.
I do. I'm honored. You see, I got my bow tie on. Hey. You see, I got I got studs. They ain't even buttons. And you pray these studs gonna come out.
Honor everybody by putting on pants. We asked everybody to get up and get dressed, and I'm over here trying to do this whole thing with you, and you out here with these daggone shorts on.
Listen.
So excuse me, y'all. Y'all know how transparent this here church is. So we're gonna have a real live moment because I'm not gonna do it. You see, I'm fully dressed. I have on a dress. I said I was gonna wear a crown. Y'all heard me this morning. I should wear a crown, but this guy out here.
First of all, I mean, I know you're not big up on fashion like I am, and so I'm not gonna fault you on this. But for your information, this is what you call Zoom formal. This is literally Zoom formal. So I'm gonna need you to recognize all of this, and I know good and well some of y'all look the same way right now. Oh, some of y'all, tell the truth right now. Some of y'all look the exact same way. I'm not gonna put you out there, even though my wife decided to put me out like this. I'm not gonna put you out there, but I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Please don't let your camera pan down look like this.
Listen, it is.
So wait, pause.
It is what it is.
So can you?
I got my HV slides on though. These HV slides though. Look at those. Those HV ones.
Hi. We're practicing honoring one another.
Amen.
Right? Pastor DeMarcus Johnson talked about how you honor those.
Shout out Pastor Marcus.
Right?
Shout out Pastor
those that are closest to you. Those you say you love the most.
Right.
You honor me by putting on your pants.
Listen, I think we should let the people decide. Do y'all want me to put on pants, y'all? Do y'all want me to put on pants?
I'm not asking you to. We're honoring you. We're here together. Moment here.
My son bought me these for my birthday. All right. All right. Listen.
Sir, there's nothing else to say.
Listen.
Sir.
Listen. Check that out. Do you see? Did you see? Look. Check this out.
Sir.
Y'all hit me up in the chat field. Are we good? Talk to me. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna chat with me. Listen. I felt like this was what I needed to do. And I'm a change. But I'm just gonna say it like this. When you got a Zoom, just know that sometimes your camera may fall. And if your camera falls, please know that they're gonna see all your business. All right? I'm good, bro. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, you're not good yet.
I'm just out here trying to follow directions. All right. Okay.
I love and honor my husband, and I would encourage every wife to speak respectfully to your husband. Yeah. Listen, that's him. My boo, he is, how old are we? Are we 36 or 37? I think we're 36. It's been that kind of year, right? But I know some people who know their age, and I know some people who will be able to dress like that in the new year 2021 because they are retiring. We want to pause and give honorable mention to the retirees. We want to shout out Mother Lolita Johnson, who will be retiring. We want to shout out Sister Lynette Pettaway, who has retired this year. Do me a favor. Let's take this moment of honorable mention, get your digital honor card, and post up those who are retiring this year. And let's celebrate God with them for continuing in their commitment in whatever sector, whatever field that they chose to be in. They were there long enough to retire there. So we thank you for your amazing example of commitment and fortitude. And while we're honoring our retirees, I want to go ahead and keep honoring those who are 55 plus. Shout out to our 55 plus. They showed up in 2020 ready to go. If you have a member in your family, or if you are a member of this community and you've seen our brothers and our sisters, the 55 plus, they were able to encourage us. I know a lot of people were ready to be 55 plus when they started hearing about all the engagements and the outings. So we want to thank Mother Lolita Johnson and the entire 55 plus crew for being an inspiration to us. 55 plus, we honor you. We honor you. Are you putting it in the chats? 55 plus? Huh? 55 plus the retirees. I don't have my phone, so you guys have to do it for me. StreamYard is shouting you all out. We want to thank God for everybody who did this hard work. Some of us are just getting started. Some of us are right in the middle of it. But we honor you. Are you ready? I took a moment to honor those who will actually be able to show up like that, our retirees. But I'm glad you're here. And you're really ready to honor the people of God.
Yeah, I got my slippers on.
You got them? Okay. Thank you.
Good.
Let us see the bottom.
No, don't disrespect me like that.
But you turn around. But it turns around. Well, we are here to honor everyone. And so right now, we're going to ask everyone of our honor class to come on the screen. If you are on the Zoom link and you are a part of Honor Class 2020, make sure your videos are live. Come on, Honor Class 2020. Get some hands in your screen. The people can see you. We love you. Make sure your videos are live.
They're getting ready to come up. This is going to be awesome. I'm excited. Look at that white coat.
Come on, white coat.
Look at the white coat. Look at the white coat. Hi, Sister Kathy. Hi. Oh, those are Hershey's. Oh my goodness, I love y'all.
And while we know honor class is not everybody isn't represented here. We know and understand that some people are working and there's others who are seeing about family. But we thank God for them. Look at this honor class. Come on.
I see you, Karina.
Check this out. What's this?
Look at Pastor DeMarcus. Oh my goodness, that chapeau is on it. Look at Minister Gwen. There we go. Look at the champions down there.
Come on, Ori. Look at Ori.
Look at Grace. Come on with that coat, Grace. I see you, girl. Look at Ori.
Look at Ella and Isla. We miss you all so much.
Ella, that hair is banging, girl. That hair is banging, girl. I love it. Good to see y'all.
We got Princess Feet Dance. Come on. We're here for it. All right, family. The honor class is with us. And just as promised yesterday, when you got your swag box, we will open it together. This is the point in time where all of our volunteers are receiving just a gift of love for their commitment to go all in. So are you ready?
Here you go, ma'am.
All right.
I honor you, Karen.
See, those pants honored me. So
Oh,
thank you.
okay.
Do you have your boxes? Can we see your boxes? Hold your boxes up. Where are your boxes?
Oh, I see some boxes. Grace like, it's time. Grace like, it's time, guys. It's time. All right, listen, go.
It's time.
Get there.
Everybody, open your boxes.
Get it. All right.
I enjoyed it a lot.
38 months.
Are you all excited about this here swag box?
Listen. That rain started coming this morning, and you already ready. You hear me? You already ready.
Tell us what you think.
Listen.
What do you think about these items here? You got this young merch exclusive.
That's like them young staff stocks. Those is like exclusive.
You sitting out here repping Jordan and carrying on, and we already got you.
I'm gonna put them on. Hey, listen, I'm gonna need all y'all to hydrate yourself, okay?
Oh.
That's another part of being healthy. So take that bottle. I think that's like 28 ounces. So you probably only need to do that 3 times, and you good for the whole day.
Wait a second. I need you to take that off because your New York East Coast kind of thug impersonation just came all out, and you right here, and I need you.
Word is bond, son. This is Fugazi right here.
Okay. So as we get ready. Okay.
All right.
So listen, we know you're going to enjoy this. Well, we hope you enjoy this honor. Because we, in fact, honor you. Thank you to every volunteer.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Who kept their commitment of service. It means so much.
6 months of service.
6 months of service.
Pastoral care.
In the midst of this pandemic, you were still showing up.
Giving.
You made those adjustments. You adapted, and we honor you for it. Yes. Right now, we are going to zoom in on some volunteers who went above and beyond.
Yeah.
All right. So at this moment, HV honors hospitality.
Listen, we have some hospitality pros.
Hey.
You hear me? I want to take a moment and let you know that whatever happens in the house of the Lord as it relates to order, as it relates to when we did come in and we sat to our seats and whether parking.
I was going to say, before you get there,
all the things in between you coming from your house and getting into the presence of the Lord, it took some amazing hospitality pros. Our hospitalities, whether you call them doorkeepers, whether you call them ushers, whether you call them greeters, whether you call them porters, whatever you call them, we need them. And we thank God.
Go ahead.
Am I still on the East Coast?
It's okay. We thank God for
whatever we call them, we thank God for them. And at the top of 2020, 2 people decided to step up and take leadership of hospitality. And I want to take a moment and thank God for all of those who have led in the past.
Yes.
Thank God for all of our past leaders, back when they were doorkeepers, back when they were ushers. Come on. Thank ushers. Usher, baby. Thank you so much for all of your work. And so this year, ministers Jerry and Deirdre Wright stepped up to the plate. They stepped up to the plate major, and they began to organize and prepare and graft people into the hospitality pros. And so we thank God for their leadership. We honor you. Thank you, Wrights, for your leadership. We honor you.
And with their leadership, under their leadership, they have been able to grow. Grown because of the inviting in hearts. So we thank God that in leadership, they wanted to zoom the camera on Dietrich Wilson, or as you know her, Sister Dee Dee. Out here giving government names.
Yeah.
Listen, you may have seen her on the line, you may have seen her on the door, but this woman, her heart touched the heart of her leaders, and she made herself available. And we thank God for having awesome volunteers, awesome ministry workers, such as Sister Dee Dee. We thank you. And we want you to know, Sister Dee Dee, we honor you.
We honor you. We honor you, ma'am. You got that special HB crystal your way. It's gonna be awesome. You gonna set it up. You just be like, Bling, that's me. You kind of we celebrate you and we honor you. Can y'all
spotlight? I think she was on
make some noise for her? Hit her up. Listen, if you got a number, text her. Hit her up right now. Everybody, make some noise for Sister Dee Dee Wilson.
Yes, what people don't know and understand is that when you see a person, you may see Jerry or you may see Dee Dee Wright, but there are people that are working alongside of them. And Sister Dee Dee Wilson is one of those people. And we honor you today. Yeah,
we honor you, man. We love you.
Yes.
And the honor continues. Continue for what? It's a lot to do. Listen, you got to take time. Bible says that you ought to give honor to whom honor is due. And I'm about that. I'm about that. I believe that we have to give honor to whom honor is due. Do y'all believe that? Take a moment right where you are. Just honor somebody. Hit somebody up in the chat field. Tell them I honor you. Say that. I honor you. I honor you. Yeah, take a moment. Just honor somebody. I'm looking. I want to see y'all. Yeah, come on. Take a moment. Just speak some words of honor. Speak some words of honor over everybody. Over everybody you can. Speak some words of honor over everybody you can. Y'all ready? We gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going on with honor. We'll keep going on with honor. Now, listen to me. We just honored our hospitality pros. They are the ones who help people come into the house, right? Make sure that everybody's comfortable in the house. But here's the thing. You also have to have people to take care of the house, to make sure the house is in order, to make sure the house is what it needs to be. And the way we get that done here at Heavenly Vision is through facilities. Listen, God has blessed us with a great campus. It's an old campus, but it's a great campus nonetheless. And so we are blessed to have some people that have been working down through the years. And this year, they took their leave to retire and literally buy the farm. Y'all hear me? They actually bought the farm. So I want to take a moment and thank God for the deacons, Michael and Deidre Howard. Michael and Deidre Howard. If y'all know Deacon Mike and Dee Dee as we affectionately engage with them, please shout them out right now. Shout them out. Show them some love. Let them know that we love them. Let them know that we appreciate them. Come on, take a moment. Just if you love Mike and Dee Dee, holla at me. Say something in the chat field. Put it up there. If you love Mike and Dee Dee, we thank you for your decade plus of service to Heavenly Vision. Before they left, they put the baton in the hands of Pastor DeMarcus Johnson. And he been baptized by fire, y'all, because not only does he have to put his hands on facilities, but he has to figure out COVID protocols and stringent sanitizing of our sanctuary and our campus. And so shout out to Pastor DeMarcus because he's doing his thing. All right. I believe at this time, I'm getting ready to let you know who the Howards decided before they left. They put it on our desk and say, hey, listen, when it comes time to honor somebody from the from the facilities team, when it comes time to honor somebody from the facilities team, there is somebody I have chosen. We have chosen. And so for this year, 2020, facilities has chosen to honor Douglas Champion. We thank you so much. I believe we were able to get something to you. And so if you got that, at least if you can put that in my man's hand right now, I want you to know that we love you, sir. We thank you. You haven't been a member of this church for many years, but you came in like an old soul. And so we thank you. We appreciate you. Douglas Champion, we honor you. Y'all make some noise in the chat field for Douglas Champion. Come on, make some noise for him. Celebrate that dude. Celebrate that man, that newlywed. Oh, man, we love you, champ. God bless you, brother. We honor you, sir. We honor you, sir. Y'all see my professional? I'm still here. We're going to continue to honor. We got some more things that are coming up. I'm excited, though. I'm really excited that we're able to even connect in some way, shape, or form. Did anybody let me check this chat field. Did anybody give some love to Champ? Did anybody love on Champ and tell him that you were glad that he was celebrated? Listen, if you haven't had a chance to do so, whether you go to Instagram, whether you go to Facebook or the HVCLA app, take some time to engage in our digital honor cards. I'm about to pull mine up right now. Take some time to engage in our digital honor cards. Listen to me. They are awesome. You can get it. You can fill it out. You can tag somebody in it. They'll get it. They'll feel the love. Y'all remember last year we had them on the table and it was spread out with everybody. Listen, you can still do it. Just grab it, get it ready, fill it out. Say something deep. Say something funny. Say something touching. Whatever you say, make sure you say it from your heart. Take some time to honor them. Take some time to love on them. Take some time to give them their flowers. That's what my granddad used to say. A cold nose smells no rose, right? So we ought to give them their flowers while they are alive. So take time, fill out that honor card right now. Fill out that honor card right now. Fill out that honor card right now. Or just hit somebody up directly in the chat field as we speak. Just hit them up in the chat field. If you're on a Zoom, you can chat in the Zoom chat field. And just somebody you see on the screen, hit them up on Zoom. Tell them you love them. Tell them you appreciate them. Tell them you honor them. If you can see somebody and how they dress right now, tell them I honor your outfit. I honor how good you look. Take a moment and really celebrate them. Just pour it on. Gas them up for a minute. All right? Gas them up for a minute. We're getting ready to go to Lady K, and she is going to take us to a whole nother level of honor. So please prepare yourself. Get your ears, get your heart, get your mind ready, because we're about to go to a whole nother level of honor. All right? Oh man, this is good. This is good. Let me see.
All right, family. We are keeping the honor rolling. We're rolling out the carpet of honor today. And now, HB will honor creative. Listen, this is kind of awkward. This is really, really awkward for me because we're honoring a group of people that are standing here in my face right now. They are behind these cameras. They wanted to make sure that you were receiving honor today. I am so grateful. I'm so beyond words that there is a team of people working to communicate the heart of God to you in whatever way that they can. Listen, I need you to put it in the chat. Hit the likes right now. Because of this team, we have continued to stay connected. We have our worship right? On Sundays and Tuesdays, we have the word of God coming to us. We have a new app. Listen, we have a new app. Can you believe this? And these people have not stopped there, right? They have continued to find new ways, not just to keep us connected, but to continue to have the heart of God and our leaders flow to us in whatever way necessary. And so I want to thank God, and I want to honor Danielle Rabb, who is our creative director, who's out here sweating right now to make sure that we are connected in this way and that we're showing honor. I want to thank God for the entire creative team. And we're going to zoom the camera in even now to honor Dr. Tekesia Jackson Rudd. You can scream, you can shout. Dr. Rudd has been here. She has given a new face to creative. You've seen her on the Facebook Lives. We got a whole Facebook group because Dr. TK is making sure that our health, our mental health is taken care of. Not only that, she's writing, she's scripting, she got the sermon notes. This lady is doing it with her own business, with her full husband and full set of children. She is making sure that her gifts are not just given out to others, but she's pouring them right back in to us. And so, Dr. TK, we honor you. Thank you. Thank you. Join me in honoring Dr. Tekesia Rudd. And I believe she's on with us today to accept her award. Are you on, Dr. TK?
Thank you, guys.
She's on with us today to accept her award.
He could have told me to get like all the way. I'm gonna cry. Thank you. I'm super excited. And outside of Aiden crying, I definitely am grateful for having the platform to be able to spread mental health awareness, being able to make and continue to make a strong impact in everyone who showed up to all the Facebook Lives, because I know that this has been a very hard time for every single person. We've gone through a lot of adjustments, but the fact of the matter is, I told y'all from day one in March that pain is temporary. And if you ever doubt what God can do, the fact is you're still standing right now. So I thank you to the creative team and to Bishop and Lady K and to the whole team for holding everything down during this season. So I thank you guys. And to Bishop and Lady K and to the whole team for holding everything down during this season. So thank you. Thank you. Say hi. He's scared. He seen me on the screen and in real life. I don't. Thank you. Say hi. He's scared. He seen me on the screen and in real life. Love you guys.
Hey.
Shout out to
We did it. We got it.
shout out to Ivory Rudd for driving all the miles to make it happen.
Trying to catch up.
You, sir. I appreciate you, sir. I really, really do. No doubt. That man
Do
did
that electric
good.
slide now.
Wait a minute. That's New York too. That's straight up New York.
Listen,
That's straight up New York.
Dr. TK is not alone in this. See, Ivory, her beloved husband, he's working things out. But Avery, though, Avery's out here giving Facebook Live all the life, Instagram all the life. So, Dr. TK, you and your whole squad, we honor you all.
Listen, family. I want to take a moment to engage in some honorable mentions. I remember when I was a kid, and then I became a youth, and then I became an adult. And God allowed me to be in an amazing faith community. And I'm telling you, I'm thankful to God right now for all of our young people who are still in this faith community. You may be seeing a video on the screen right now of them dancing, doing I failed horribly. But I want to take a moment, and I'm gonna call as many names as I can, and if I forget somebody, put them in the chat field. I want them to know that we love them. I want them to know we are thinking about them. I want them to know that we are with them. Pastor Montre, Brittany, Mac, Eric. Who is that?
Who is where? Eric and Sanaya and Jermaine.
Eric and Sanaya and Jermaine, Brooklyn, Christopher, Justin, Jayla. Oh, my baby.
Listen, there have been countless groups of youth that have come through here. Even in the matter of our tenure, there's been at least 3 or 4 youth groups. Now, when I say youth groups, I mean that whole class where it's, students, right, from kindergarten all the way to high school. Yep. There's been at least 3 to 4 of those transitions since we've been here serving. And in every one of those transitions, in every one of those groups, we have experienced so much grace. Yeah. Listen, there has been so much gifting and grace locked up into them. Listen, I want to say the second or the class before this, they're all young adults now. Right. Shout out to Miles, right? Josiah, Joseph, Tyreek out there with the pick yesterday.
Number 22, right? Let's go, Big Blue.
Mikey out here. I mean, my son, Khan, the gentleman. These are young adults now, and we were able to watch them grow, right? We didn't say all the names. TT out here, she was a little one running around here. Danielle, right? Danielle was like Ella when she first got here. But now Ella's here, right? She's a preteen. We have a whole new class. Wow. And they're prophetically known as the divine agents of change. Yeah. These young people, just like the classes before them, they gave us so much life. The youth, their vitality, the purity of their heart and worship has throughout the generations helped to keep our church going. So this class, the divine agents of change, we honor you. Thank you.
We honor you. We honor you. We honor you. Yeah, we love you. Y'all hit up them young people right now. Hit them up. If you got it, text them. You can hit them up on the chat.
Right? Come on.
Hit them up right now. Show them some love. Tell them you love them. Tell them you honor them.
It's so many of them. I'm trying to think. I'm so excited, but everyone throughout. Yeah. Listen, he was a youth here. We have to honor our youth because we never know the grace and the giftings that are in that present package. Yeah. And so I want to.
Ben.
Come on, Ben. Yes. Who's out there serving, who's married now, expecting a baby. That's the wrong hand. I was gonna say we salute you. Which hand is it? Okay.
Girl.
We honor all of our HB youth.
And listen, you spoke about Ben and about his service to the military. Yeah. And so, before we go any further, let's take a moment because there are a lot of people who are serving us. There are a lot of heroes out there. We're in the midst of a pandemic, and most of us, if y'all like the Taylors, we quarantined for a good long time. We out right now, but we was in for a minute, y'all. This girl, she had packed up the garage like we was getting ready for the apocalypse. You hear me? And so we were in, but there were folk that were still on the front lines every day in our grocery markets, in our hospitals,
at the post office,
on our bus lines.
Shout out to my mama. You said we can honor everybody. That's what Danielle said.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yes, postal workers, everywhere that you are. Watch this. And our teachers. Listen, we were talking about our youth.
Ma'am. Thank you.
Sirs and ma'ams. Thank you. Listen, thank you to all the teachers who text the parents and let them know that their children need to be back on the screen. Thank you to all the teachers who decide to show up. Thank you to all of the principals, administrators. Yeah. Thank you to all of the staff at the school that continue to show up.
That's good.
So that our children have hope, right, in their education, in their academic endeavors. We appreciate you. Yeah, there's some who clocking out, but there are a lot of you who are showing up for our children, and we honor you. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. That was good. And we want you, listen, If there's some essential workers
Yes.
that you can connect with right now, take a moment, because here's the thing. This whole, even when we were in the building last year, it was about not just honoring the people that were on the stage, it was
Right.
about honoring everybody.
Everybody.
So
Share the
right,
love.
whenever you hear a certain people group or you something comes up, take a moment, shoot them a text,
Yes.
call them when you can, honor those people.
If you hear a people group that was omitted, put it in the chat so we can shout them out.
Yeah.
We want to give honor where honor is due.
Yep.
And I mean, it's spread out real far right now because you all have been making life happen for us.
Yeah, yeah. So, student ministries.
While we're talking about teachers, while we're talking about youth,
Yeah.
essential workers,
Listen.
student ministry, you are essential. So right now, HV honors student ministry.
We love y'all. We love y'all. And so, with honoring student ministry, we had another transition. We started this year into the unknown, right?
Into the unknown.
Oh my goodness. When I was writing this series last year, at the end of the year, I did not know. I had no idea it was going to be like this. But thanks be to God, He's leading us through it.
Yes, indeed. And so we start this year with the Petaways. Pastor Keena started off, you know, he was engaged, so that's still technically single, but then he got married in the middle of the year. So the Petaways were leading us through this time in student ministry. And so we thank God for Pastor Keena, Minister Kat, who have led our student ministries to help to develop strategies and structures for the teachers, right? For those who would serve our students. And we're believing God in 2021 that it will be a student-focused ministry, right?
Yeah.
Where we are pouring right into the students.
Absolutely.
And it's because of the work and the labor, the time and the prayer that the Petaways were able to put in here. And so the Petaways, in seeing all that they had to do and those who are working with them, they wanted to honor Lakesha Pearson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
AKA the insert. And I gave her that name because she has been inserted into many communities to bring joy and hope. And so we thank God for Lakesha. And she's super humble, but this lady not only served as a teacher in student ministries, encouraging our youth. My daughters, they were glued to the screen when she came on, but she was also a part of our worship arts. She went out there with outreach. She's here giving a hand, this woman all the way around.
Listen.
And still while serving, as an essential worker.
Listen, she's in the hospital, y'all.
Come
she is
on.
in the hospital. She probably can't even tell us how many times she's been COVID tested. And so we want to take a moment and just say we honor you, ma'am.
Yes.
We honor you. Hopefully, you were able to get
Hold on, pause. Keisha, are you with us?
Is she there?
Keisha, are you with us?
Oh, look at her. Look at her.
Give us some words, Keisha.
Now make sure she unmuted. Make sure she can be heard. We love you, ma'am. Don't cry, girl. Don't cry. I mean, well, you can't cry. You can't cry. Go ahead and cry.
Give her the red box. Give her the red box, Ayana. Give her the red box. Give Ayana, just grab that red box. Give her the red box. Ayana, give her the red box. Ayana, just grab that red box.
Is she talking? Oh, we can't hear her talking.
Hey, listen, we live out here. We live out here. And listen, they're working on the sound, but I want you to know, if you can hear me, if you can hear us, that we honor you for your commitment, for your sacrifice, for your love, for your service. You didn't come in and sound one and done. You said wherever my gifts can be used. And so we honor you. We bless you. Oh my goodness, that red hair. Go ahead. That gold dress. Go ahead. Do your thing,
Listen,
man.
we out here insert power. With this, whatever this color is.
Yeah, you rose gold. I mean,
Rose
y'all
gold.
in the gold family.
We're out here.
Y'all all living your life like it's golden. And so I appreciate that.
Hopefully, we'll be able to come back to some of our honorees before the night is over, before the afternoon.
Oh,
is
she
over.
dancing. She dancing.
Hey, come on.
Thank you guys so much. I don't know if you guys
love
can
it.
hear me, but I really, really, really appreciate it. And I love you guys so much.
Y'all give me a thumbs up. Let me know that she's talking, and we're gonna let her. We're gonna give her the floor for a minute. Lakesha, you got the floor, ma'am. Please give us your acceptance of honor speech.
Talk to
Lakesha, you got the floor, ma'am. Please give us your acceptance of honor.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I honestly really just love you guys and love doing whatever I can. I love my church family. I love my church. I love my bishop.
You're
I love my
most
first lady,
welcome, ma'am.
so
You're
I'm
most
excited,
welcome. We
and
honor
I didn't
you.
expect this
We
at
love
all,
you.
and thank you. Love y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing us to honor you. We honor you. We love you, ma'am. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. Oh, man. Enjoy. I know you beat your face. Don't cry it all out, okay? Get some good selfies with your HV honor crystal, all right?
We're going to keep the honor rolling.
Hi, family. So HB Honors is definitely a time for outreach to honor the people that actually have gone all in. And so we have a lot of volunteers that actually take the time and have the heart to give back, to give their time, to give their money, to give their resources. And so because this pandemic, because everything is just crazy right now, right? We found out that my honoree for outreach, she wouldn't be here. So we had to sneak up and do some detective type stuff, right? So we had to do it a different way, and I'm so glad that we were able to do it in person. So I want y'all to check it out because it was live, all the way lit. So I hope y'all like my dress. I saw Keena's little comment that two people had the same dress, but I ain't got the same dress. Who out here with me? Ain't nobody out here with me? Hey. But I want you guys to enjoy my honoree, Miss Jamaica Johnson.
All right, family. We continuing in the honor. We're continuing in the honor. We're keeping it going. We're going to our next honor section. All right. We have some amazing ministries here. Some are outside, some are inside. And watch this. Some are working at the altar. And so we want to take a moment to honor our prayer ministry. Listen to me. My grandfather, he taught me a long time ago, prayer is the key and faith unlocks the door. And so I want you to know that everything we do here at Heavenly Vision has to start with prayer. Prayer and the word of God, praying the word of God. And so I want to take a moment and just shout out and thank God for our prayer ambassador, the woman who leads our prayer ministry, Elder Tamiko Jackson. Come on, y'all, make some noise for Elder Tamiko Jackson in the chat field right now. Make some noise for her. Celebrate her. Elder Tamiko, we thank you so much for everything you do. We honor you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Elder. Now, just like the other ministries, she had to put her hand in her head, and I'm almost certain she prayed, and she had to determine who was going to be honored from the prayer team. Some esteemed men and women serve on our prayer team. And so Elder Tamiko decided, and she chose to honor our resident prophet, our in-the-house prophet, Pastor Janice Johnson. Come on, y'all, make some noise for her, Pastor Janice Johnson. You are our HV Honors 2020 honoree for prayer ministry. Oh, wow. Y'all see those pictures? Y'all see the love, man. Y'all see the work. She is a true prophet of God. She is a prophet to that word of the Lord, the house of the Lord. All right. I'm getting word from our team that she's getting ready to pipe in live. All right. Come on. All right. I'm getting word from our team. Ready to pipe in live. I honor you, ma'am.
Yes, they could, ma'am.
Y'all let me know when she starts talking. We're gonna give her some room to talk and to share her thanks and appreciation.
Yes, they could, ma'am. Did I start talking?
Yeah.
Hi, thank you. Hey, thank you so much. I am so grateful. Hi, thank you. Peace and honor to everyone. I am so honored. Elder Tamiko, thank you for considering me. I am so honored. Peace and honor to everyone. I am so honored. Elder Tamiko. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to Bishop. Thank you, Lady K. Thank you to the whole HBC LA family. Thank you for embracing me as being a part of your ministerial team. To God be all the glory. I am so honored and humbled. Thank you.
Come on, y'all, make some noise again for our prophet, Pastor Janice Johnson. And listen, let me just stick this in there right now like it's a church service. This, on the 31st of this month, I know what other people be doing on the 31st of this month, but let me tell you what we will be doing on the 31st of this month. At 10 a.m., we're going to be joining Pastor Janice at Dock Wilder Beach for an hour of prayer. All right. So if you haven't got word, check out on Facebook. We're going to be on Dock Wilder Beach, October 31st at 10 a.m. praying. She leads an amazing community of people. And so there are going to be people that are going to be praying in Kentucky and everywhere in between, all the way to where we are here on the West Coast. So Prophet Janice, Pastor Janice, woman of God, we thank you. We appreciate you for your efforts and your leadership. We honor you. All right. Now, I got another moment of honorable mentions. Not only have we been challenged with this worldwide pandemic, we've been challenged with the brazen, just oversaturation of racial injustice. I mean, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. Come on, George Floyd, man, Elijah McClain. I mean, the list goes on. And it was like, listen, enough is enough. And I had to put my hand in my head and say, you know what, God, what have we been doing? How have we been silent on this effort? And so I began to pray and seek God. Our pastors, our leaders began to pray and seek God. Men and women of our congregation began to pray and seek God. And we began this year to develop our social justice ministry. We have developed a social justice ministry here at Heavenly Vision, and we are still in the development process. I want to take a minute and thank God for the people that are working to make that happen. We did our first communion march earlier this year, where we were able to connect with our local police authorities and march straight down Broadway and really show solidarity and declare, Lord, bring justice. So I want to take a moment and thank God for Sister Oriana Brown. Thank you, Ori. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you, Zanai, Spencer. Thank you for your commitment. These women are gathering together engaged in our ballot breakdown. And by the way, if you have not voted, make sure you vote now. Don't wait till November 3rd. That's when the election ends. Election is going on right now. You can vote. If you haven't got your ballot, you can go to our church website, or you can look up, just Google voting registration or absentee voting in your area. All right, let's make sure we vote. All right, Lord, bring justice. Yeah.
Continues. Hopefully you all, you've been rocking with us this far, and throughout everything that we've had to do this year to adapt to these changes, to comfort one another in the midst of the sorrow and the grief that we've experienced. I want to stop and say thank you. Thank you for growing as a community. Thank you for growing in love. Thank you for growing in generosity and charity towards one another, because in this time, we really need it. One of the things that we are known for here at Heavenly Vision is our worship culture. So right now, HV honors worship arts. Within this time, there have been many changes. We want to thank Minister Rodney and Sister Karima for leading worship arts this year in 2020. It was in this year that we saw that there was a need for a rest. And so the Howards were able to take a much needed sabbatical. And in that time, worship arts continued on. And we had additions like the children's choir. We had fun times like Karima on the beach, with the, oceans too deep. We had all these music videos going on. Worship arts started to do its thing. 2020, in fact, brought out some things we didn't even know we had. And right now, we want to thank God for a gem, a jewel that many of you may not know we have. And that is Minister DeMonte Rab. We honor you. And yes, this is super cool because as I'm looking at this screen, I'm actually looking right into his eyes. Because not only was this man a part of making sure our worship culture stayed alive by getting in there, making those beats, doing the videos, pulling in our children so that they didn't feel left or discarded during this time. Not only that, he is also a part of the creative team, not because his wife is director Danielle Rab, but because he has an eye, he has an ear for the creative talents within us. But we can't even stop there. My man was a part of student ministries. giving and loving. Pastor Keena and Minister Kat, they wanted to do double honor and be like, let's give him some honor too. And so we had to do something different here. So while yes, Worship Arts honors DeMonte Rad, Heavenly Vision had to do something different. We had the Impact of the Year award last year, but this year with the honor class, we had a valedictorian, honey. We had the Volunteer of the Year, DeMonte Rad. Y'all, he's shaking his head. He don't even want to come from behind the camera. Come on here. He doesn't even want to come. Tell him to come on. Come on. Come on. I'm going to move out the way. The Volunteer of the Year, DeMonte Rad.
I know a little bit. That's the same shirt.
Wait, what?
Oh man, I am. It was tough volunteering. I had to grow a lot to do this. But serving God
Yes, sir.
will always be an honor. No matter what I feel like deserve, no matter what I feel like people aren't doing, I said to myself, no matter what, it will be an honor to serve God. And I'm honored that you guys thought of me to even give me this award. To my pastor, to my bishop, to Minister Rodney, Sister Karima, who put up with all of my suggestions. I come on the Zoom late and get to trying to run stuff here, the creative team. My wife, only person that don't care how talented I am, put me in my place, but I love it. It balances out. And so I'm honored that I have the privilege to have my heart pruned by God by volunteering. I won't take any more time, but whatever God sets in your heart to do, whatever sacrifices it takes, He will be indebted to nobody. No matter what you feel you deserve, God knows more than you could ever plan, than you could ever desire for your life. And so I am honored that I have the opportunity to be the Volunteer of the Year. So thank you.
Hey man, listen, the honor ain't over yet. We got another gift that we got to give you. I'll hold this, man. Can you just open that and let the people of God see what the Lord, another swag bag. Another swag bag though. No, pull it out, Ram. Don't listen. You got some sneakerheads that's watching. They want to see what you got. They want to see what you got, Ram. They want to see what you got, Ram. They want to see what you got, Ram. Now listen. What y'all don't know is I've had the honor of discipling this guy for over a decade. Before he was a husband, before he was a father, when he was just a dude trying to figure it out. And this dude had been wanting breads forever. One of his closest friends passed away, and the family had, they had said they were going to give them to him, but stuff happened, so he couldn't get it. But we called down fire. we found him, and that's why this man got his. So it's not just, he's just a sneakerhead or anything. No, we wanted to make sure that we got something that honored him and that he knew that we see you, bro. Yeah. God sees you. We see you. We love you, bro. And it ain't, hold on, because you gotta have swag to wear your breads. So we got you that custom joint right there to match your breads. We honor you, bro. We honor you, man. We honor you, man. We love you, man.
Oh, thank you.
You good people, man. You good people, man.
I'm gonna egg your house for having me crying.
Hey, do what you must. Do what you must.
Y'all, are y'all crying? Listen, I don't have on makeup. I have on fake up. You know, I did my own fake up today. You know, because the real makeup artists, the real MUAs. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Mijan. Shout out to Brienne. You know, we in here quarantining. And so I had to do my own fake up, but that fake up about to fall, y'all, because I thank God. Hallelujah. It's the HB Honors, and I can shout if I want to. I thank God for all that he does for us, because he will in fact be indebted to no one if you live right before him. If you but honor him in your thoughts, come on here. Our actions sometimes fall short, but he knows our heart and he sees us. Hallelujah. Listen, take a break and praise God with me during this here HB Honors, because God is faithful. He sees you. He sees you. Listen, we only took time to honor a few. I hope you heard me at the top when I said we're going to zoom in on a few of our volunteers who went above and beyond. See, these that we've honored today, you know, shout out to Sister Dee Dee, shout outs to Sister TK, Dr. TK, you know, Prophet getting hers, Brother Champ out here collecting his awards and things like that, Jamaica Johnson. These are only a few, right? These are only a few, because there are others of you out here sacrificing, not just for people, but your obedience to God. You're making that choice, and we honor you. Listen, you may have been watching this, you're watching maybe with family or friends, or maybe you're new to HV, and you're like, what is going on? See, HV Honors is what we have used to highlight our organization, to celebrate, right, the church at large. And we do this through the vehicle of All In. You may have seen shirts, you may have heard the tagline, but All In is our church campaign to where we can take a deeper commitment, a deeper dive to build God's kingdom together. All In consists of a three-pronged commitment to where you have pastoral accountability. You learn from those who God has sent here in this place as gifts. You know, he said in Ephesians that there are prophets and apostles, and there are pastors and teachers and evangelists that he is given for the equipping of the saints, the equipping of the people of God. And we have those people here amongst us. Thanks be to God. We are a fully stocked ministry here, fully staffed here. That fivefold ministry is beautiful here. And so we want you to grow with pastoral accountability so that those gifts, those skills, those talents can come out and flourish, not just here at HB, but in the world that God has called you to. And so there's a commitment for pastoral accountability, but then there's also a commitment of generosity, where we commit to giving 10% of our income. That's a tithe. But beyond that, we go further and we partner with like-minded ministries and organizations. And even we move by the unctioning of God to where we give, you know, sacrificially, generously to those different efforts that touch our conviction, right? So we give. The last commitment is 6 months of service with one of our HB ministries. And so you've heard them throughout the afternoon. You've heard hospitality, facilities, prayer, who am I missing? Outreach, right? Worship, arts. In all of these places you can volunteer, and there's still yet more, like our social justice development. You heard about our 55 plus, and they're small groups, right? So we're looking for small group leaders as well. Watch this. If you want to be a part of this joy that you just saw in my brother, where he had to wrestle with his commitment, like he had to make up in his mind to be committed throughout this ministry. You know, we all can't be strong like Rab and have our hands in like 3 or 4 ministries, you know, and giving it all there. But maybe you say, I want to go all in. And I want to be accountable to a pastor. I want to up my generosity. You know, some of us, we tip God. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm a real give this year. Or you say, I've been giving and, you know, I'm cool with the pastors, but now I'm going to take my service to another level. The All In campaign is for you. And guess what? We go live right after HV Honors. You can make the decision to go all in today, right? And be ready for that 2021 launch. So for all God has done for us, from the sentiments that you heard from all these volunteers, from our ministry leaders, the videos that you will see populated on social media even after this, these are from the hearts of those who said, for all God has done for us, we will go all in. So you don't have to make the decision now, but I invite you to join us in going all in for 2021. The bishop is here. He's coming back. I get to go fix my fake up.
Fake up is not makeup, it's fake up. Listen, I want you to know something. It is an honor to do life with people. There is one more award that we want to give out. We started this last year, and it's called the Bishop's Medal of Honor. Now I don't walk around with my regalia all the time. I don't have my clerical ring or my pectoral cross or even my cleric collar on all the time. But I thank God. I want to just take a moment to shout out my bishop, the Right Reverend James Anderson Ross, THD, for laying his hands on me and consecrating me as Bishop of the Lord's Church, which elevated my purview, which caused me to be able to reach out and serve and engage in greater ways, to the degree that at times, there were times when I could not do for our local fellowship exactly what I wanted to do, just because of the limitation of me being a single person. And so, along with the work of my wife, there have been men and women who have come alongside me and who have said, Bishop, I see what you're doing. And this particular thing, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to take this burden off your back to walk with you. And this year, I wanted to honor one person in particular. We're going to give more medals of honor out in the future. But today, I wanted to honor someone who has been here for about 2 years now. And this man, I had the honor of teaching him. I had the honor of ordaining him. I had the honor of being a fellow faculty member with him now here at Heavenly Vision in our School of Ministry. He is a pastor. He is a husband. He is a son. He is a brother. He is a discipler. I need y'all to help me make some noise for this year's Bishop's Medal of Honor recipient, Pastor Michael Johnson. Now, I know we had some technical difficulties, but we knew that the Johnsons were going to be out of town. And so we did some holy trickery, and we got them in the building before, and I was able to confer the Medal of Honor upon him earlier in the week. And so he right now is being a good son, and he's commemorating the passing of his father, Elder Michael Johnson Sr. And so he and his mother and his wife and his siblings, they are away commemorating the memorial of their father. And so we celebrate him where he is celebrating with his family right now. I don't know if they're logging in or they're watching, but I want you to know, Pastor, we love you, sir. We honor you. It was an honor to put my crest, that seal around your neck, and to tell you that I honor you for everything you do. We thank you, brother. We love you. We celebrate you. If you have been blessed by the pastoral ministry of Pastor Michael Johnson, can y'all hit up that chat field for a minute? Can y'all hit up that chat field for a minute? If you've been blessed by the pastoral ministry, if you've been in his discipleship one-on-one class these last couple of years, Come on. If you have been blessed by any of those sermon series that he's preached, that he's taught, y'all take a moment, just flood his timeline, give one of them honor cards and make an honor card for him and let him know that you honor him. And while we're honoring him, we honor the woman that stands by his side. Lady Jamaica Johnson, we love you, ma'am. We love you for keeping a smile on our brother's face. Listen, here's a crazy thing, and I'm gonna get off it, but let me tell you something. This man who is an essential worker himself, he works at one of the world's busiest airports, LAX. He works there tirelessly, and in his working, he contracted COVID-19. And not that COVID-19 that just make you stay at home for a couple of days. He was hospitalized. He was even intubated. Listen to me, family. We prayed and we believed God that man would come out, and he came out a few pounds lighter, a little brighter, but he came out. And he didn't come out to rest. He came out and got right back to work, preaching one of the most prolific sermon series of our church year, probably, of the catalog of Heavenly Vision. So I just want you to know, brother, we love you. You have allowed no excuse. You didn't even allow COVID to stop you from doing what God called you to do, my brother. And so I love you. Listen, if you watch this after today, know that I love you. Know that I appreciate you. I see them comments. We celebrate you, sir. We honor you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Y'all make some noise one more time for Pastor Michael Johnson, our 2020 Bishop's Medal of Honor recipient.
How you feeling?
I'm all over the place. I am in a glass cage of emotion. But thanks be to God, I'm here. You look good. Your fake up look good. You look good.
We are going to prepare to get out of here, but before we do,
did y'all eat some? Did y'all make food?
Somebody, did you make food?
Somebody
We did not make food.
Put it in the comment right now if you made food.
Listen, 2019, we, after HB Honors, we were like, this cannot be defeated. Listen, we were out there dancing. Oh my goodness. We had amazing food.
Yeah, that food was
and
good.
You know what else was
It
different?
wasn't that regular like banquet, piccata chicken or whatever.
This is crazy. Listen, y'all, you know we're a prophetic house. So what was crazy about 2019 was that we pre-recorded almost everything. And the honorees, they spoke live. This year, we had to do a live where we're talking the majority of the time. Last year, we got to enjoy with everybody. We were running around the tables while you looked up at the screen at us. We're a prophetic church, y'all.
That's a good way to look at it.
We even started this year prophetically.
Wow.
Where the first Sunday of the year, one of our apostolic elders, Dr. Reverend Ronnie Goins, called Bishop and said, hey man, I have a word for Koinonia and Heavenly Vision Church. Do y'all remember that? And on the first Sunday of the year, we sat in the sanctuary watching a screen, something we had never done together.
And now we do it every weekend.
Listen, y'all.
Into the
tap in, because no matter the adaptations that must come, we can grow through them together. All right. Yeah, I don't have no plate of good food or the bomb dessert, but we have you. We have each other.
Yeah.
And we get to look forward to 2021 together.
Yeah. Listen to me. 2021 is going to look a lot different for all of us. We thought 2020 was something. Let me tell you something. 2020 was a year where God he rearranged things. He put things in perspective for us. Yeah. He peeled back some covers and he allowed things to be seen for what they really are. But I'm going to tell you one thing that has not changed: the grace of God. And so I'm not going to sit here and prophesy what's happening in 2020. Some people like, listen, man, 2021. You called 2020. So what's 2020 like? Listen, I got my mouth shut right now and I got my ears open because I want to know what God wants us to do, where he wants us to go. And so I want to encourage you, spend the rest of this year seeking God. You encouraged us to prepare ourselves for what's coming next. Listen, I want to encourage you. Heed the word of our beloved Lady K. Prepare yourself. Tonight, celebrate.
Yeah.
get something to eat. If you ain't got food at the house already, you know, Postmate, order something, you know. If you know a cool outdoor place that y'all go and be safe, go be safe, you know. Know that we're working to engage in indoor gatherings again, our physical gathering, we're working. Shout out to all of our teams that are coming down and training and preparing themselves to make things happen. Shout out to the men and women who are in the sanctuary today.
Making it happen.
Scrambling. You know, I know their blood pressure has gone up and down. I don't know how many times, but I want you to know I love y'all. I love every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. The people that are helping you so that you can be here and serve. Thank you. Thank you, men and women. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate it.
I want to take a second to say I honor you. I honor you for being such an awesome, gracious leader. I honor you for taking the risk to be obedient, even when it's not common or accepted. I honor you for leading us, even when you felt like you were blind. There was a stint of time where you kept saying, I saw clearly, 5 years, I saw clearly, and then nothing. And you felt blinded almost, but you stayed. You didn't buckle. You continued to give. That's why the majority of us are here with the level of health and strength that we have, because you chose to be obedient. And so I honor you for your obedience. And I say, keep obeying and leave the consequences to God. James A. Taylor, I honor you. Listen, our community is so vast. It's so big. It's made up of so many different types of people. We were only able to shout out honorable mentions to just a few. But before we leave, we want to also throw some honorable mentions out to our business owners. Listen, if you are a small business, throw it in the chat, please.
I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. Listen, I know one right off the top of my head. New Made Cafe in Hollywood just had our grand opening yesterday.
Congratulations,
Nubia.
Nubia Stevens, go out there and listen. That roast beef panini
Okay.
is everything.
Listen, that turkey with the cranberry in the croissant, that's Thanksgiving all on.
Thanksgiving on a croissant bun.
It's Thanksgiving within the croissant bun. You're ready for Thanksgiving already, okay? Listen, you in Hollywood, you on the west side, stop by. Even if you not make it an adventure, listen, we live all the way over here. And we was like, we going to New May,
We live on
all
the
right?
south side.
Listen, we have so many small business owners. Some of them are services.
Elder
some...
Tamiko,
Come
Pray
on.
and Paint.
You need something
Come
to
on.
do while you up in here in these walls?
Hey, listen. Put your website, put your social media handle on there. Listen, our creative director herself, Danielle Rabb, Forward Design. Let's
Listen,
go.
You need these
Come on.
pictures coming up for these holidays, right? You need that Christmas photo. You need to hit Odyssey up. But don't just hit up Odyssey. You need a makeup artist, right? You might need a hairstylist.
Odyssey Photography.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
I need Be Artistry in the house. Come on, Brianne. I need me Jean Loomis faces out here. I
Let's
need
go.
Keisha giving it to us, right? Hit up your small business owners if you know you're coming into this time.
But we gotta have some swag. We gotta have some drip that we wearing.
Right. But before we get there, it is holiday season. I mentioned the holidays.
Yeah.
If you need some mental health care,
Oh, yeah.
reach out, right? Dr. TK is here. We got our very own approaching Dr. Adrian Hilliard.
She on her
Watch
way.
this. Now, they're in our community. They may not service you. They may send you out. They may recommend some people to you, and that's great too, right? But we want to make sure that you are taken care of. There are so many others who are here that are among us, and so we want you to shout them out.
Yeah.
Businesses, right? And so going into this new season, we talking about holidays, you need gifts too, right? Apparel, shop God's Will Apparel. Thank you so much.
God's Will Apparel.
At God's Will Apparel.
At Shop God's Will Apparel.
Right?
There it is.
You need some gifts for the children and all the families.
Yes.
Hit them up. That's Jerry writing them, right? God's Will Apparel. Make it happen, all right? Before we leave, what we were able to do last year, we were able to dance our way out of HB Honors. So I need you to get your dance partner. Jerry, AKA Church, hit a theme for the year. January 24th, He dropped his first music video.
Oh, that was nice.
He dropped his first music video called Businessman. And I need all y'all to be about your business.
2021, be about your business.
Hey.
Let's go.
I'm on the wave,
Hey.
I'm on the wave, yeah. I live in this grace, yeah. And I'm walking by faith, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I live in this grace, yeah. And I'm walking by faith, yeah. I'm feeling like Peter on the water. Gotta stay focused on the altar. Even when things are getting harder, the storm trying to get my faith to altar. Situations that my faith down. Negative thoughts have my mind. Trying to conceal it, I couldn't bother. Finding myself, I was trying to bother. Had the faith for the move, but my trust wasn't there. A small amount will pull you through. My lack of trust tried to stare.
So who else is dancing? Come on, somebody else got to dance.
I'm wishing
Who out here trying to dance?
but I'm seeing that they're still here. Conversations with the Most High. Tied in my game like a bow tie. Gotta break free from these soul ties. I see that your boy got that old mind. I'm digging up like a gold mine. Thoughts attacking me the whole time. I thought I'd be able to hold mine. I'm meeting God and there's no lie. Made it my mission to handle this business. As God is my witness. I work it out fitness. My faith with no limits. My faith with no limits. This race I'm gonna finish. This race I'm gonna finish. Made it my mission to handle this business. As God is my witness. I work it out fitness. My faith with no limits. My faith with no limits. This race I'm gonna finish. This race I'm gonna finish. I'm on the wave, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I live in this grace, yeah. And I'm walking by faith, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I live in this grace, yeah. And I'm walking by faith, yeah.
Come on with that hazy. Come on with that robot.
Just trying to move forward, they pulling me backwards. Can't be faking that I'm good like an actor. Baby mama drama, learning the master. I finally gave it all to the master. In my hands, it was all.
Hey family, we hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this time of dancing, of fellowship, of all this goodness. If you are a part of Honor Class 2020, the party continues on Zoom. And if you are watching this, thank you. Thank you. We hope that you have been encouraged to honor everyone. Text your mama, text your daddy, text your family. Don't let everybody. Honor the people. If you're not a member of Heavenly Vision, that's all cool. You have people that you're connected to in a ministry, in a church, whatever it is. Take a moment just to say, I honor you. I appreciate you. It goes a long way. Promise. Okay, so yeah, we've been live. Tab is supposed to cut off the stream. Okay. But yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. We honor you. And Honor Class 2020, make sure you're on Zoom because the party will continue. See y'all soon.
Grace, yeah. And I'm walking my faith, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I'm on the wave, yeah. I live in this grace, yeah.